Welcome to our channel, A Ticket Out of Here, a family from Melbourne, Australia who loves to travel and share our experiences and tips. Today we're going to share our day at Universal Studios Osaka, Japan, including the famous Nintendo World. One of the first things to know is that unlike Disney, there was no rush to get into Universal Studios at the crack of dawn and line up for 1 or 2 hours prior to entry. This is because you're able to pre-book an express pass before the day that you actually arrive that already has your scheduled times for entry into restricted areas like Harry Potter World and Super Nintendo World, as well as scheduled times for your fast pass rides. We arrived around 9 AM and casually walked through the gates after the initial crowd had subsided. One of the first things that caught our attention was a popcorn vendor. Like Disney, they have really cool collectible popcorn buckets. This one was in the shape of a Mario Kart and it lit up. First purchase of the day, 2 minutes in.
Frozen mango. Interesting.
The area just inside the main entrance has a very similar feel to other Universal Studios around the world, that 1950s Main Street USA type vibe. A short walk and you'll find Minion Park, which is home to the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem 4D ride. Really well themed and great for the little kids, this area. And lots of great photo opportunities as well. There are 2 areas within Universal Studios that have restricted entry: Harry Potter World and Super Nintendo World. The best way to guarantee entry into either of those worlds is to buy an express pass. There are 2 express passes available at Universal Studios: Express Pass 4 and Express Pass 7. There are a number of variations of Express Pass 4 and Express Pass 7, but basically speaking, Express Pass 4 will include 4 free fast passes, or paid fast passes, and Express Pass 7 will have 7 fast passes included in that ticket price. These are purchased over and above your entry price, but they will also include guaranteed entry with a scheduled time into both Harry Potter World and Super Nintendo World, guaranteeing you entry into those areas. And these express passes aren't cheap. They cost us, for an express pass 4, 20,000 yen per person, which equated to 5,000 yen per ride. Compare that to Disney, which was 2,000 yen per ride, so it was much more expensive. Obviously there's pros and cons, so in this case we didn't have to line up for 2 hours before opening time in order to get a fast pass, because in Disney you're not necessarily guaranteed to even get a fast pass even if you're prepared to pay for one. So even though it was more expensive, we had peace of mind that we were going to get into the restricted areas guaranteed, and a guaranteed 4 fast passes to the rides that we'd selected. The other thing to bear in mind is that these fast passes sell out well in advance. We tried to buy our tickets about a month before we left, but there was only Express Pass 4s left. We tried to get an Express Pass 7, which actually had a cheaper price per ride, but they were already sold out a month in advance on the day we wanted to go. And we went on a Tuesday, which is one of the less popular days. We had a little bit of rain on the day that we went, but it was in July, so it was super hot, 33 degrees, quite humid, so it didn't sort of deter from the day. At about 4:20 PM in the afternoon, we got entry into Super Nintendo World, and we're super excited. And it doesn't disappoint. You feel like you really are actually inside the game. This cart sells wristbands that enable you to have an interactive experience all through the area. Your wristband might prompt objects to move, light up, or make a noise. Didn't get one, but they were very popular with the crowd. It is now our scheduled time for our Mario Kart Fast Pass. It was a bit of a walk to the front of the line, but the theming was pretty cool and it made for some really good photo opportunities. With Mario Kart done, it was now time to line up for the Yoshi adventure. We didn't have a fast pass for this one, but if you already have access to Super Nintendo World, you can simply line up like a normal standby. It took about 50 minutes, and the ride's quite slow and tame, but it's a great way to get a view of the surrounding area of the Nintendo World. And as the sun goes down, Universal lights up at night. So if you've got the time, it's worth hanging around to see it. which really left Universal Studios about 7 p.m. at night, even though it was open till 9 p.m. Universal City Walk is right outside the entrance. It runs all the way back to the train station and has heaps of food options. It also creates a great photo opportunity at night. And that was the end of our day. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.